I'll tell you what you've been doing. You've been going around your entire life trying to find somebody who's nice. If I could just find somebody who's nice, like me, I'm a nice person. If I could just go out there and find somebody that I'm compatible with, I'm nice, they're nice, we'll have a nice life. I know that's exactly what you're doing and what you've been doing, even if you're unconscious of the fact, because that's what I did for years. In my sleep, I was asleep, and that's what I did. I thought I could find somebody nice out there. This is called projection. I was projecting. I thought I was a nice person in here, so I projected, past tense, what I thought I was out there thinking, gee, if I could just attract someone who's nice, we'll connect and we'll be nice together, and then my life will be fine. And the thing is, that's not me at all. I'm not nice at all. I'm not a nice person, right? You're not a nice person. That's not reality. If you get angry, you're not nice. If you have resentment in you, you're not nice. If you're gullible and naive, that's not nice. Okay? None of that is nice. You and I, when we're asleep, when we're psychologically, emotionally asleep, are nothing but a completely false, contrived, made up entity, thinking that we're this nice person, or we're this, lots of people think they're sophisticated. I'm a sophisticated person. Reality says that's not you at all. Reality says anything you can call yourself, that's not it. You, reality says you are nothing that you can call yourself. So whatever I am calling myself, that's not me. And reality, unlike us humans, doesn't make mistakes. Reality is reality, period. And it is error free and error proof. Reality is reality. And our job is to get connected with reality as quickly as possible so we'll stop suffering. And once we stop suffering, we have a happy life. So, isn't it about time? Here you and I are out there. We're thinking that, gee, there's nice people out there. They're just like me. People are not nice. Okay. People are horrible. People are horrible. Start from that. That's closer. That is reality. So start from that. Don't start from the premise of, well, people are basically nice. Because if you keep going with that kind of thinking, comma, you'll suffer the entire rest of your life. I guarantee it. Because you'll be living in some kind of phantasmagoria, some pure illusion. You'll go through life being completely delusional, that's what I was for the longest time until I started to wake up psychologically and emotionally. I woke up, I grew up. Truth has this amazing way of shaking the peaches out of your tree. Truth grabs your tree and shakes you and says, hey, wake up, stupid, you're asleep. You think you're awake, but you're really asleep. And the fact that you're asleep is proven by all these terrible decisions that you keep making. And it's the fact you're asleep is proven by the fact that you suffer. People who are awake do not suffer. Suffering is gone. And if you've ever heard of the religion called Buddhism, that's everything. Buddhism is completely about ending suffering, period. Because they know, and that's the oldest religion out there. If you want to talk religion, it's started with Buddhism. Okay, ancient India up north, Sanskrit. So end suffering, and what's the result if you're able to end suffering? The result is you get happy. If you uncover all the suffering, you will arrive at the state of happiness. So that's, if you pull the camera back, that's what we strive to do. So, do you want to hear the truth about yourself, that you're not a nice person, and that there are not nice people out there for you to go find? Or do you want to keep hearing more lies? Most people want to keep hearing more lies. They can't handle the truth, just like Nicholson said in A Few Good Men. I want the truth, said, what was it? Lieutenant Caddy or Camry or whatever his name was, Tom Cruise's character. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth, which apparently was completely unscripted. They were just, running through the scene over and over again until they were both, comfortable and in it. And that one, Nicholson later said, he just threw it out there. You can't handle it. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Most people can't handle the truth, especially the truth about themselves. So, the choice is yours. You do have free will. You can either take the truth now and have a chance at ending your psychological, emotional sleep, which gives you every pain there is. The fact that you're nasty and miserable and resentful and you're loaded with hatred, it's all there. Resentment. You're still grinding over your sibling or that relative over something that happened 40 years ago, aren't you? Of course you are. You're still living from that. You're still living from painful experiences. How do I know? Because I was just there. So let me ask you a question. Who do you think treats you worse? The boss down at the office or you yourself? Who do you think treats you worse? The spouse that you insisted on marrying, thinking incorrectly, assuming incorrectly that marriage was going to make you happy? Marriage doesn't make you happy. Marriage ties you to another human being for the rest of your life, if not the foreseeable future. That has nothing to do with your own personal happiness. Connecting yourself with somebody else, procreating, that how can that make you happy? Following the formula that this world lays out, society, go have 2.2 kids, get married, then you'll be happy. I don't know about you, but I go to the store, I look at the faces of all these people. All I see are miserable people, as far as the eyes can see, miserable people. None of them are observing themselves in action. None of them know anything about moment to moment impersonal self observation. None of them. You think they're out there looking for nice people, somebody who's going to be nice to them? I think they are, but they're not nice to themselves. How are you going to find somebody who's nice to you when you can't be nice to yourself? Because that boss, as rotten as he or she may be, and they're rotten, the people who seek authoritative positions in this world are often the most horrible people in the room. I've dealt with them. They're terrible. So I'm not saying that they're not terrible, but even that boss doesn't treat you as bad as you treat yourself. Your spouse doesn't treat you as bad as you treat yourself. Your kids don't treat you as poorly as you treat yourself. You treat yourself horribly. So if you treat yourself horribly, what good does it make to go out into the world and try to find somebody who's going to be nice to you? It doesn't make any sense at all. The only thing that can be nice to you, the only thing that can be strong for you, be right for you, can clear your mind so you start thinking correctly, can clear your emotions so you start emoting correctly, so you're no longer a slave to your emotions, to your reactions, is truth, reality, higher energy. Call it higher energy if you want. The only problem you have is you keep looking to the exterior, thinking that there's something or someone out there who's going to make you happy, who's going to do it for you. And you're asking miserable, suffering people to try to make you happy, to try to make you complete, to try to make you whole, which you're never going to find. The spouse didn't do it, did they? The boyfriend, the girlfriend, the person you latched yourself onto, the neighbor. You think you've got a new, oh, I have a new girlfriend. Men say that, women say that. I have a new girlfriend. We just talk on the phone all the time. Whatever. It's not going to do it for you. Time's a wasting. Your life is ticking away. It's about time somebody spoke the truth to you about your situation. What's the title of this talk? People are not nice. People are horrible. Isn't it about time that someone told you the truth about other people and the truth about you, yourself, your present condition? If you want out of the mess, you can get out, but you're going to have to avail yourself of everything that's discussed on this channel, in all of these videos, in all of the books. Okay. The only niceness you're ever going to find out there is truth, higher energy, reality. Okay. Align yourself with that. Start to devour this information, marinate your mind in this information. Look at these videos, listen to them, watch them. Okay. The answer is there. You're not going to ever be happy looking to the exterior of you, outside of you. It doesn't exist out there. If you want to be happy, you have to go where happiness is. Happiness exists inside you. Happiness is a higher emotional state that you can attain. You can do it, but you have to do it correctly. You have to learn how to self-observe. Okay? I have to do something to shake the peaches out of your tree. Okay? Because you're asleep, you're dormant, you're slumbering. You're awake enough you can drive and function and go to work and feed the kids and pay the mortgage. You can do all those things, but you're still asleep. If you're suffering, you're asleep. Okay. The pain is the message. So if you want to be helped in life, if you want to find something that's strong, that knows how to be strong for you, so you don't have to be strong at all, you just have to connect yourself with that which is strong. And you do that by learning how to self-observe. Okay. You observe yourself in action. Okay. I just reached for the sunglasses. Okay. I'm going to go outside and I need my sunglasses. I just reached for them. So I know, I'm conscious, I'm aware of the fact, I'm using awareness. I'm observing myself as I reach for the glasses. I feel the glasses as I pick them up. They're smooth, they're lightweight. I feel them. I'm aware, I'm alert, I'm alive in this moment right now. You start observing yourself in action. You start doing your part. And I guarantee you, the universe sees that you're working on yourself, the universe comes in, higher energy, it comes, it follows you. Put ye first the kingdom of heaven, self-observation, and all else will be given unto you by higher energy itself, by truth itself, by reality itself. The answer to your problems is inside you. Okay. Happiness is inside you. Avail yourself of all of this information. Okay. Time's a wasting. We don't have 100 years to get this. We got to get it now while we can. Okay. I'm Jack Carter. I'll see you next time.